DAJA VU, Samael, Archangel Samuel, Samael. What can you say about the great, honorable, terrifying Samael, the Archangel, the Archangel, the one of the Sophia angel, the one who said he'd never bow to Adam angel. There's a sigil. How many of you want his sigil? There it is. There it is. Deja vu. He's already been conjured. I've already done all the conjuring. But tonight, a very important spirit speaks to all creation through this mouth, known as Mother Nature. You might as well just say it's Hecate herself, the true understanding of the true Empress to be. Now the reason why, first, the maiden has made her way and she's sitting back with her sketchbook with her hair over her eyes and she's ready to write, and I want to talk to her first. So Samael, you just sit right there and don't move, and I'm talking to a whole global world at once. What you're fixing to find out. Mother Nature came to Samael with this request. The maiden knows it, this vessel knows it, and Samael knows it. You felt that, Samael. Now first, let's be patient, shall we? Because I really want to kind of get through this so those who are doing what they're doing can go on about what they're doing and enjoy whatever's left and rest. But there's a maiden today who told me very curiously what she wants to say. And that message will be heard. You understand me, creation? Humans, you will understand word for word this message. Deja vu, you all felt that. How are you doing tonight, little maiden? Are you doing good? She normally don't say nothing. She shakes the head or she'll peek through her hair. So, there you go. You're not scared of Samael's conjuring. He is here. We have seen his shadow moving around, as well as he's right here at the circle point, right? Okay, so are you ready? Okay. So we're going to make sure the maiden's doing just fine. Samael, why hasn't this book gone globally? This is Mother Nature's Deja Vu book that is to be handed to the maiden. Why hasn't that happened yet? Second of all, I've gone through all your magic, Samael. Every bit of it. I went through all of it. I haven't missed a second of it, Samael. So while the maiden today, and I was drawing with her, as you could tell, we were doing all our Venus for tomorrow. Deja vu. This morning we talked about what the maiden taught this vessel. This is how you draw the star. You don't draw it like this or that. This is how you do it. To keep it straight. And then the hearts. And all kinds of them. Isn't that amazing? From the word yes to all kinds of words. She would throw up her little cue cards. And she made sure someone very important got all those messages right here. Now, since Venus is coming up, I asked the maiden, is she ready for her weekend coming up Friday? And she shook her head curiously, no, didn't you? And I'm like, why would you shake your head no? I mean, it's coming up Friday. You should be having your whole weekend off. And she spoke to me. Would you like to write on the sketchboard what she spoke? Okay. So this is very interesting because it is documented to all the angels everywhere. You see, what did you say to me? She said, and it's written, she hasn't really been happy since the day her boyfriend left. Very curiously, as we're still drawing, she let me know she may seem to be happy, the maiden, but she hasn't been happy since her boyfriend left. Isn't that right? Now, Samuel made a promise to return, right? No. Lucifer technically made you that promise, didn't he? Yes. But that hasn't happened yet, has it? No. Samael, you're going to listen to this, maiden. And it was a year ago. Maiden, you remember this. You were there, weren't you? A year ago, Samael, who was with Lucifer, made a promise to a goddess, eye to eye, made a promise with her almost a year ago. Isn't that right, maiden? To return. Isn't that right? Okay. You see, Samael made a promise to Chester O'Shelley as well, to get him out of the loop he is stuck in. You see, that maiden has cried year after year, day after day. And Mother Nature will not hear it anymore, Samael. You understand me? You hear me, all you demons, all you celestial angels, everything that has sight and ears, and all creation. Mother Nature's not putting up with it any longer because of everyone else's selfish greeds. That maiden cried to Mother Nature night after night after night, even though she tried her hardest, even though she gave it all she got to make it. This weekend she's still going to cry. And Samael, you will hear them tears every second, because it was you who said, until the ones you promised, you are that one who can do it. Mother Nature confirms it. She knows that power. Hecate knows your power. The great Sophia, who you preciously begged to get back to, Samuel, You walked away from the author who was giving it to you. Deja vu. And said you didn't want that. That's not your choice, Samael. You made the deal. You understand me, Samael? The maiden will get her boyfriend back. This vessel will be taken out of every loop and bonds upon this earth. Do you understand me, children? Mother Nature is waking everyone up, and Samael, especially you. Oh, I got your attention, Deja Vu. I felt that. I don't need to feel it. I know where you're at. Samael, you will reconnect that maiden with her boyfriend. Come hell or high water. How do I know you will? Oh, that's easy. El Shaddai Shaddai, the maiden. Are you ready? You see, I'll teach the Empress what all you witches cannot. This little maiden is the Empress of your futures. She sits upon the ark already. She knows by her eyes and her powers the moment she was called the goddess. Right from eye to eye. Mother Nature isn't playing, Samael. This is your document, Samael, to be completed. One promise to the maiden, broken. Samael, Archangel, Archangel, and Archangel. Samael, you broke the promise to one maiden. Archangel, 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 Samael. One promise broken to Chester O'Shellick. Archangel, 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 Samael. One promise broken to Mother Nature. Archangel, 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 Samael. One promise broken to Lucifer. Deja vu. Archangel, 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 Samael. One promise broken from the El Shaddai to the Aes Sedai, the Aes Sedai to the El Shaddai. Deja vu. Is that good for you, man? There you go. This is your conviction. Samael, you will spend the rest of your days on this mission. You will reunite them. Come everything. It doesn't matter. You have the full force of Mother Nature and all the armies of heaven, hell, celestial, cosmos, everything. To do and finish your promise. And I do mean before the end of this year. Deja vu. That's how close your time is. Now, this is the funny part, isn't it, maid? See, the maid knows what's next. Samael, the one who refused to bow your knee to Adam from Mother Nature. The one who is notorious for planting the poison of God. The one who is notorious for putting Jesus on a cross. The next story I have to write, the El Shaddai writes, will say, I, Samael, will kneel to bended knee. Ooh, you feel that, don't you, Samael? You want to rush me so bad, don't you? You want to stop that pen? I can feel it. It's like in your hand and you're trying to stop it. Oh, bend. There you go. This is how you do it, right? Stay in the lines? Yeah, stay in the lines. There you go. Come on, bended knee. Ah, yeah, you can feel it too. Should I spell it out? You want to help? Yeah, he's trying to stop me, isn't he? Yes, he is. Here you go. 2, 8. Yes, you can feel it. A-D. There you go. A. Come on, help me out here. He's trying to stop it. A. And stop on the last part. It's got one tiny little line to go, don't we? In other words, Samael, you will bow your knees to Adam if you cannot complete your mission. You made a vow to this vessel to get it out of the loop and get it where it belongs. You've refused repeatedly to a little maiden who has to sit and listen to Chrome and Hikari cry night after night until the fairies have to visit me to remind me. You broke a promise, Samael. You heard me. You're not breaking that promise no more. You will bow your knees to Adam. It'll be a movie made about you. Documentation, because guess what? On the other side, there is a crone writing for her maiden. You hear me, Samael? You're between the arcs. Deja vu. Mother Nature to Chrome. Deja vu. An archangel, Samael, is waiting for his instructions. Deja vu. It is your only mission, Samael, because guess what? Also, your name will be torn down, destroyed, every bit of it. We will put your favorite brother and friend, Jesus, up there in your place if you cannot succeed in your mission by the end of the year. Bloodstone Megaverse. Deja vu. Oh, Samael, you have the full force of Mother Nature. Samael, you have the full force of all creation. Samael, you have all the power of the witchcrafts to make it happen. You see, you walked away from Mother Nature in that vision. And she said, don't do it. Now you remember? You turn right around and come right back to me. I'm your only mission, Samael. You want your precious Sophia? Then you go. I don't care about Lilith. Take her off the board as far as I care. Deja vu. Get her completely out of the way. Everything, anything. Does that work for you, mate? Deja vu then. All written. All the way to the last line of Adam. Samael. You were either that infertile, celestial, and infertile being who stepped down to help the humans, or you fell on your face. Deja vu. Bloodstone Megaverse will honor your fall if you fell by the end of this year. That's how close we are. Deja vu. I will see the maiden in this vessel back together again. Your Mother Nature promised herself this time. So Empress to the El Shaddai, the Aes Sedai, these things will happen. Or Samuel, I wipe you off the board. You see, there's not a God in heaven or a demon in hell who don't know who Mother Nature is. They all work for Mother Nature. We all do. Witches, you work for Mother Nature. Humans, you work for Mother Nature. There's nothing else you work for. That's how much power is coming at anything that gets in the way again. Deja vu. Everyone else goes and enjoys their weekends. The maiden hasn't had a chance to. Everyone gets to go enjoy their weekends. When this vessel has sat here and fought day and night for years to get out of the cage he's been repeatedly put in. This year he's out. Samael, I don't care who you gotta wipe off the board. I don't care who gets in the way. You have one mission. I better not hear you over on another one. That's what your El Shaddai told you, the Almighty. I better not hear you read over there for another one. I better not hear it, Samael. You have one mission. Finish it. Deja vu. Because you're Sophia. If you can't do that for Sophia, you can't do anything. Deja vu. Then all your children fall with you. Even Celestial, Cassiel, all of them. How you doing, little mate? Are you taking lessons and notes? Yes. Sheba wrote it out. Yes. Does that make you feel better? Okay. Do you think that helped Crow? Okay. Did it help the goddess? Deja vu. So we went through our pinnacles today. Didn't we? Coloring them, having a big time. We're going to hang them up. That way when people come in, they'll see it, right? There you go. There you go. Anything else you'd like to talk about before we go tonight? Why don't I call? I don't have the number. You can't. To the maiden's question, two things. A, there is a connection. But as I said, the number I have is not the number that works. That's why. My number works, yes. So yours doesn't, no. Do you understand? Okay. So it must be a wrong number in there or something, and I don't know, right? Okay. We have our own little communication, so just relax. Mother Nature knows what she's doing, right? Right. Okay. Hope everybody had a great night. 9 o'clock in the morning, right? There you go. Anything else you'd like to do? In my ear. I love you. That's what she says. You are my V. Aw. She calls me her victory. And we will have victory. Won't we, maiden? Yes. Won't we, Chrome? Yes. Won't we, Hikari? Yes. And if we got to... well, whatever it takes, right? That's what Mother Nature would tell you. Right? Right. Because you see, this vessel has a very powerful witch looking back at him. While the rest of the world goes, oh, who is this incredible empress he keeps talking about? When they watch, they feel it going back and forth. There you go. I can feel the maiden reaching, doing my hair. Go back and rewatch my live tonight. I'll be back at 9 a.m. The great Samuel is fixing to have to get real great at what he's doing. Okay. There's a little maiden sitting here. Got her hair down, and she's writing out her sketches, and she talks to me. There you go. Deja vu. And she got to find out how Mother Nature plays with her celestials, like Samael. Oh, trust me, Samuel is really hot right now. He's done left. Yeah, he's already left. He's on his mission. He's not playing. Oh, everyone will realize I gave him full power to finish his mission. He has to the end of the year, or I finish him. You don't play with the El Shaddai. Isn't that right, little maiden? And you definitely don't play with the I Shaddai. That little maiden is going to become. You can hear it, can't you? You can see it, can't you? When you look in those incredible eyes of that little maiden, you know there's something. Those eyes just don't lie, do they? No. That's the full power of Mother Nature looking through those eyes. Isn't that right, Asadai? You see, I know her. I know her really well. From one arc to the other, they know each other. That's why I keep wondering why it bothers the other, the Ashadiah, to contact me. What can stop you? Only you. Only you. Right, maiden? Mother Nature will tell you there's several ways of connection. A, yeah, there's a lot of computers in this world. You can't make that call. B, you know I go places. I talk about it all the time. You want to meet? We'll meet somewhere. I've got lots of people I need to work with. Mother Nature is not playing a game. If anything, the game's about to end for everyone. Because this maiden, Mother Nature, is tired of hearing crying. Do you understand me? This vessel hears every tear she cries for years. Those days are over with. This isn't playing a game with her. Everyone else is playing some kind of game. But that Ashadiah knows I'm not playing a game. You see, Crone, Hakati, their maiden is sitting here with me right now knowing she's the future Ashadiah. I have said it. I've preached it to everyone who's wanted to even comprehend to be the Ashadiah. Every female has a little piece of them saying they be the next Ashadiah. The Mother Nature in that vessel. But only Samael, only the El Shaddai can pull her out. So you remember that nature. You remember that, creatures. Because he's already done it. A year ago. You're that far behind. So Samael, you remember this every time I play this video. Every time I speak from now on. Samael, with everything you got. I don't care if you got to knock cars off the road. I don't care if you got to knock roads off the planet. I don't care what you got to do. Your mission is first and foremost, above all others, is to finish your Ashadiah and El Shaddai. You serve them first. Deja vu. Because every night this vessel comforts that Ashadiah. You see, this vessel used to had the privilege of actually getting to lay down with the Ashadiah and put his arm around her and dream about how to keep her safe. She'll remember that. That one remembers. Deja vu. And Mother Nature was doing her work back then and today and in the future. So go ahead. There are some of you humans who still use that mouth when you were warned not to. Samael, you have the full force of creatures, insects, wind, land, water, rain, whatever you got to have. Every time a human steps out, walks around, or even in their own houses, the insects walk by staring at them. Do you hear me how powerful this is getting to be? Maiden, you understand. You see her head shake behind me. She's not playing you. Mother Nature definitely ain't. She's going to give the El Shaddai and the Ashadiah their rewards they've been waiting for a very long time. And it's coming. Mother Nature guarantees that, Deja Vu. To the maiden, keep Rome comforted tonight, and Hakati, right? And you remind her how to color inside the lines, right? Even when the El Shaddai mess up, you still, right? Yes. There you go. Hope you all enjoyed tonight. If you missed any of it, you need to go back and watch the beginning. I'm going to let you all go tonight. The book, Bloodstone Megaverse. It's becoming quite a road trip, ain't it? Deja vu. Motor be, blessed be. Deja vu. Mother Nature. Wake your babies up. Deja vu.